Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Dalton, Adult295, which is another Transformers Legacy Evolution video, and that is going to be the PulseCon exclusive Transformers Armada Universe Powerlinx Hot Shot with Armada Universe Jolt, or just with Jolt. So, there it is, the artwork that we first saw at San Diego Comic-Con earlier this past, or was it this year? Yeah, it was this year. Never mind. I'm all over the place. So there we do see it appears to be thrust. It could just be a placeholder image, but who knows at this point what Hasbro has planned. The evolution are there. And on the back, you've got 8 steps for Jolt. You got these blast effects shown off here. 21 steps between robot and vehicle mode. Evo Fusion, he can hold Jolt and fire blast effects out of his Axle Zuka. So, which they do have the rims painted here. They are not on the actual figure. So take that for what you will. Again, Transformers Armada right there. I'm so glad to see that logo again. Wish we would have saw it with the Optimus Prime box, but I digress. Here we have Hotshot himself. And for the most part, I mean, now mine does have toy hacks and currently is using the Star Saber, but if we move everything here, you can see right off the bat there is some slight mold changing. He does have a more aggressive looking kind of scowling face right there compared to just the regular plain stoic looking face. That you can see replacing the red on the chest with the yellow, keeping the yellow on the spoiler pieces, the bright Autobot symbol right there. Got translucent black for the visor piece that does flip down. Got some black paint right there. Kind of a pale blue for the eyes. Really nice shade of gold, kind of like a champagne gold here on the chest. Molded red plastic for the shoulder, or for the shoulder armor. The actual shoulder itself is black, then the bicep is red, then black for the forearms, waist, thighs, and feet. Of course, that molded red plastic with the flame details, some more silver and gold there. I won't copy another YouTuber that sings along to it, but got some painted red there. I believe the black is painted on as well, so black on smoky black translucent. So there is that. As far as his regular engine weapon, it is molded in yellow plastic, painted over black. So you have that. Now from the episode Dash, he does have these weapons, which bear somewhat of a resemblance to the ones he has later on in Energon, but it is actually from this first episode that we see at least this weapon. And then we have a similar design but differently placed handle, and doesn't have this rear stock or clip right here. So just like that one, you can still hold these both. So there we go. Wielding both of those blasters that he had in that episode. And if you want, you can take them off. I'll obviously take them off. But they do have these little square pegs. Double tab into here. You kind of bring up the Axle Zuka, fold these back. We'll just kind of tab into there on that side. Flip this up. Again, little square tab that will slot right where that indentation is. Right there. It is a little bit tricky getting this larger weapon in there. Just doesn't want to sit for some reason. There we go. And then just rotate the Axle Zuka to where it kind of just braces them in place. So you can have him holding those on his back while he uses this. And before we go any further, let's go ahead and bring in his buddy here, Jolt. Now he is molded in this orange, kind of like creamsicle orange color, mostly due to the fact that it's going to be matching the cartoon. I know a lot of people are upset that it's not yellow to match the Powerlinx deco or red to match the original deco. They're going with the cartoon on this one, so they went with orange, just to compare how he looks with the red, the original. And he does certainly have that more chunky, cartoony look to him compared to the original, which was more semi-realistic, which mine also does have Toy Hacks stickers on it. But there you got that. Transformation for this guy is really simple, so I'll just go over it real quick. Go ahead and untab these. Bring this section down, straighten those out. Split the legs. Bring this side down. This side down as well. Keep those legs straightened out. Then we'll take this rear rotor section, bring it down. There's this little round tat or peg. We'll go right there into his waist. And there we have what is so far the most accurate version of Jolt. And unlike any of the others, he can actually stand. Like, you don't have to lean him forward all weird or anything. He just stands. Of course, I say that yet. This one's wanting to tip over. Just because I don't have his legs straightened out and his hips or his thighs all, or heels brought all the way down. So there we go. There is Jolt, and he does have that very cartoon-like head molded on. Got the blue eyes, silver face. So real quick, we'll compare him to the original. I mean, the transformation's almost beat for beat like the original. Now he is just ever so slightly smaller. Just so hard to determine. Yeah, it's barely noticeable though. You know, this one's got the chest sticking out way far on it. This one's like perfectly fitted to it, mostly due to also the arms being part of the front piece, so it, you know, blends in a little bit better. And unlike the original, still no head movement, but he does have ball jointed shoulders. You got elbow 90 degrees at the elbow, no waist swivel, but you do get ball jointed hips, just like the original. Knees that go almost all the way back for whatever reason. So there is Jolt, and get him back into helicopter mode again. Super simple. Bring this up, peg legs together, fold in those heels, just collapse the legs up to there, and tab them back in, or tab the arms back in. Go ahead and flip that peg up. Actually, no. Well, for helicopter mode, just leave it like that. Flip the peg up. But since we're going to be using his Evo Fusion gimmick, go ahead and zoom out again. Give him to hot shot here. You can hold him just like that for whatever reason. So the only real unfortunate thing is with the way both figures are designed. Go and take these out. You can't get them to connect to Hot Shot's back to bring up the Axel Zuka like the original. I mean, that's, you know, that's as close as you're going to get, but it doesn't even peg in. Like, not even down here. So, it is a shame, but, you know, I'm fine with it. I'm going to remove the engine piece here. Give him one of these so we can give him his blast effects. So you got that. Plug that into there. That into there. Let's have them using all these blast effects. Let's go ahead and remove that. Plug it into there. So there we go. You can have them all 6 pieces simultaneously. It does weigh down his arm quite a bit though. So let's go ahead and get this guy into vehicle mode. For these, we'll just leave them as they are because they utilize these pegs in vehicle mode. So we'll take this, straighten it out, bring it down. You want these, or this 5mm port facing down. Just like that. I guess since it already did it on its own, bring this up. Collapse these sections down. Come here, close up with the feet. Tab them together. Bring this up and around. Actually, just for now, just leave them right there for the moment. Straighten out the arms. Rotate the waist. Open this up and flip the head in. Close it back up. From here, we'll go ahead and bring these around. Flip that up. Rotate here. For the arm, you want this arm guard pointing upward as we collapse the leg. Before we actually collapse it. Go. Again, up. Flip that piece out. Bring this around. Make sure to keep those arms straight as we collapse the leg. This all just tabs together. Go. There's that. And then we'll take these panels and close them to where that little square peg goes into that hole. Same thing on this side. And there we have Hot Shot, or Powerlinx Hot Shot in vehicle mode. Whoop. Camera keeps falling. And despite what I said about the previous version, this one does actually roll somewhat better. I think it's just some of the tolerance are finally working for it. There we go. There, that's a lot better. So there's that. Go ahead and add engine blaster. And now vehicle mode is complete, along with Hot Shot here, or regular version 1 Hot Shot, of course, with toy hacks, bringing out that chrome for the windshield. Of course, these new added details here on the bumper, the grille, continuing that stripe all the way around the back, taillights, this vent piece, continuing that stripe as well, and a more cartoon accurate Autobot symbol. So yeah, for the most part, I mean, I do dig this. It brings a lot more of those original inspired hot rod, well, the name and now the deco to match. Now, as far as weapons go, you can plug these back in just like before. Well, not really before, but there we go. And you can also keep the blast effects used as well. So there's that. Now to get Jolt in his kind of Powerlinx mode, go ahead and take that one back. So the original one, it was as simple as just plugging it onto Hot Shot here. Oh, gotta make sure these are folded back. Oops, wrong one. Onto the original Hot Shot here, just like that. Bring down that and this to kind of form this little jump mode. Now, notice how that barely spins. I forgot to mention that before, but then there we go. Actually spins for a good while. I'm glad we finally have some rotors that spin for a few seconds. There we go. Get a good spin on it. So, anyways, stop getting fixated on that. We'll take this whole section, bring it away from there, just like that. And we'll tab onto the back here. And there you've got this kind of jump or flight mode. I know I used it in one episode to jump across a cliff using, of course, his original color scheme. So there you go. Just a neat little thing that they added to Jolt to add to the playability. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for vehicle mode. So let's get him back into robot mode again. Whoop. I'm making myself look like a fool again tonight. Hang on. Okay, got it fixed. So just shimmy those up. Open these door panels. Remove the engine piece here. Just a little bit of wiggling, but there we go. Untab the roof from the back here and bring that back. Untab the legs. That will also untab the rest of this here. Bring that around. Close up that little panel there. Again, bring it around. Straighten up the legs. Fold out the foot. Straighten up the leg. Fold out the foot. Rotate the waist. Just kind of straighten everything out here. Bring out the head. Close that up. Bring this down. And just tab the shoulders in. And there is Hotshot. Back in vehicle mode. We'll go ahead and give him all of his weapons again. Bring this up. Rotate that up. Tab into to there. And that one to there. And there we have Hotshot back in robot mode. And why not bring Jolt, put him in robot mode as well. Again, super simple transformation on this little guy. So nice to finally have him in an accurate design and color scheme. I just hope we get more of these mini-cons fairly soon rather than later. Like, I'm still waiting on Swindle, Leader 1, and Sparkplug. Hasbro, come on. But there is Hotshot in robot mode again. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really enjoy this set. I hope we see more Armada stuff in the future. I'd really love to see Starscream get redecoed into Thundercracker or Super Mode Starscream, as well as Skywarp and Ramjet. Let me know what other repaints you want to see. I know probably some people already know we're getting Galvatron. Hoping we get the Powerlinx Optimus Prime deco at some point. I know we're supposedly getting a Nemesis, but we'll see what happens. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to check out those links below. Check out my X and Instagram, and I will see you all in the next video. So long. Take care.